So this is the Vasco Translator V4 and is going to be a great resource for any type of international travel. Comes packaged with some charging capabilities and manual, but I've always found that with electronics, in-hands demo is a great way to start things. On the exterior, it comes with this clear case, so I've put that on for you along with the lanyard, and those are optional accessories. And then the item itself really is built on the bones of a cell phone and runs on an Android operating system. The exterior buttons, on the left side we have volume up and down, and on the bottom is a USB-C charging cable, which it comes with. And then on this right side we have these two buttons, which are used in the conversation mode, and then power. There's a basic camera here, and then the microphone setup is on top. To power it on, you can tap this button here and it should fire up. Vasco, and it looks much like a cell phone. We see the time here, and then we see some cellular signals. This actually has a SIM card in it, which works apparently all over the world and should enable this to operate without Wi-Fi. If you click the gear icon, it should allow you to enable and then connect to Wi-Fi if you wish, which can help with the connection. Bluetooth, I think, is more for if you have an earpiece. I think the UN might use a device like this when they're in assembly so that everyone can speak and understand each other in real time.
Is there an ear jack?
It would be a wireless style. Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah.
I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, good to meet you again.
Take care.
Yeah, see ya.
So there's no plug-in. It might operate if you have a USB-C connection down here.
Yep.
I have to look into that. But you can change the screen brightness manually if you want it brighter or less. But I find that keeping it around 40% is perfect on the brightness. And then same thing with speech rate. We'll see this come into play in a moment. But speech rate, I find slow to be something that's good for me, so I can hear what's going on. And so there's different modes. Learning mode here on the bottom is really like if you want to learn a language long term, you can go through French or Italian. They don't have Korean at the moment, but they might. English dictionary has a full English language plugged in if you're wanting to expand that vocabulary. Group chat would be if you're in a group setting like the UN assembly where everyone's going to plug into a shared session.
Awesome.
Text is if you want to type in a certain text like hello. It will translate that.
Hello.
Let's see, this is English to Korean. Let's do apple. Or maybe orange. I find that the text translation I'm not quite used to. I haven't played with it so much. Photo translation, you should be able to take a picture of a document and it'll translate it from its native text into your text. But conversations where it's really legit.
So if I'm at a restaurant, I can take a picture of the menu,
and it should
kind of what my translation, my Google Translate thing does already, will tell me
exactly right
what that dish is.
That dish is. Do you have a foreign language that, like Spanish? Do you speak a little Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay. So in conversation mode here, we have these left and right buttons. Left is English and right is Spanish. That's the same thing here. Left is English, right is Spanish.
Right.
So the English speaker will press this. Hello, my name is Nick.
Hola, mi nombre es Nick.
Hola, me llamo Nick.
Me llamo.
Yeah. And then the Spanish speaker can respond, Hola, me llamo Roberto.
Hello, my name is Robert Roberto.
You are a very handsome gentleman, Robert.
Oh, ooh.
Wake up.
Eres un
Vasco.
caballero muy apuesto, Robert.
Say,
Muchas gracias, Nick. Aquí.
Ah, thank you very much, Nick. Here.
Okay, so I'm not so good at Spanish, but then we can do a little demo. Let's do French. I see you have snails on the menu. Are they fresh?
Je vois que vous avez des escargots au menu. Sont-ils frais?
is there a way to choose what the voice is, like what the Korean voice will be or sound like? Can I choose, old wise aunt or young fresh fellow or K-pop superstar? Or
I think no at this stage.
Okay.
Maybe in the future. They're doing ongoing software updates, so maybe. But as of now, it's a little bit basic on the voices. Oui, les escargots sont très frais et ils ont avec le beurre et l'ail.
Oh yeah, the snails are very fresh and they have butter and garlic.
So then you can just on the fly, if you're wanting to switch languages, select English to Korean. So we can use this side button left for English. Where is Seoul Station?
서울역은 어디에 있나요?
감사합니다.
Thank you.
안녕하세요.
Hello.
좋은 닉이에요.
It feels good.
So this might be the best feature if you're live
Yeah.
and saying,
Turn up the volume a little bit. It sounds like the output. Gonna need some volume on that probably if I'm trying to
if you're in
haggle
the
in the market. Or
in the wild. How much for this pair of shoes?
이 신발 한 켤레는 얼마입니까?
And it's got the text there too, so they can read it. So usually if I'm standing next to someone, I'll speak and it'll have it doing the voice and also the text.
Right.
누군가 옆에서 말을 걸면 그 사람이 그것을 가질 것입니다. 음성과 텍스트를 올바르게 수행합니다.
Now, the only thing that I've noticed that seems a bit finicky is you press and then pause just for a second and then finish speaking and then release.
So keep the
그런
thing down.
다음 잠시 멈췄다가 말을 마칩니다.
And then the next person, you press, pause, speak, release. So it's a bit like walkie-talkie of
Which is what
some
I
lag time.
imagined when you told me about it.
Yep.
It was like a walkie-talkie.
Battery's pretty good. The brighter the screen, the faster the battery goes down.
Okay.
So you can adjust that to your comfort level. And we can test it out next week.